Bro, keep making the beats, man.
OG Bo Beats.
Yo, what's happening? It's your man OG Bo Beats TV. Come here today, another special video. What's good? What's happening YouTube? It's your man OG Bo Beats, and I'm back with another video for you today. So today, I got something special for you, y'all. It's my end of year top 5, 6 shoes. I'm not gonna do 10 this year. I'm gonna do 5 or 6. And yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all what I'm working with, man. So before we get into that, please make sure, if you haven't already, you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, leave a comment. Let me know what your top 5, 10 kicks is for the year, and we're gonna get into it like that. All right, so boom, without further ado, let's get into it. So 2023 as a whole, right, for the year-end review, has been a crazy year. Stuff haven't sit on the shelves, on sneakers apps, on all these websites like this since like 2016, 2017. I mean, you could go in almost any Nike outlet and get some dope retros. You can go in any Foot Locker, Finish Line, you know, depending on where it's at. You could probably pick up something you're looking for. A lot of stuff sit this year. Royal One Imagines, they sit. You could find playoff 8s, you could find 4s, you could find, like, the dunks was everywhere this year, the Panda dunks. So it's been a crazy year with shoes that sit. So I'm gonna give you my top 5, 6 kicks of the year. They all Jordans, and it's pretty basic, but I'm gonna just show you what I think is the top. All right, so let's go ahead and start it off. All right, so the very first shoe that we're gonna start with is, I do have 6, so we'll say this is 6. All right, so boom, check it out. So the Air Jordan 11 DNP. This was the Christmas release or the holiday release for this year's Air Jordan 11. I've been getting these the holiday releases for since I can remember. This is a very dope shoe, obviously very similar to the Concords, except it's the DNP version, and you see you got the gold Jumpman, and then you got the leather, tumble leather right here, where this would normally be that vinyl or that mesh. Just a black and white shoe, very clean with the gold hits. You know, this originally came out with the Air Jordan 6 as a pack back in the day. Very dope shoe. This came out December 9th in a retail of $230. So yes, they was taxing for these, but this definitely was a must-have. Let me know how y'all feel about these in the comments, man. All right, moving on. Let's get into the top 5. All right, so number 5. Let me get this right. For my top 5 is none other than, boom, Air Jordan 13 Playoffs. This was a very highly anticipated shoe earlier this year when it dropped. When did this drop? This dropped back in February 18th of this year. Another must-have. This is one I didn't have in the collection, so glad I got this in my collection. Not gonna say it was slept on at the time it was hype, but of course hype moves mysteriously, so it went away. But if you got this shoe, this is definitely a keeper and a dope shoe for 2023. All right, moving on to number 4. I think y'all kind of see it. Boom, we talking about the playoff 8s. Now, this is another very dope shoe. I was happy to get my hands on the playoff 8s. Let me know how you feel about these. Never had these, man. This is a must, man. The 8s don't come out a lot, and this is the one to get, right, if you didn't have any 8. So this shoe dropped back in September 30th to be exact, for a retail price of $210. Again, must have. I might have got these on exclusive access, I don't remember, but one of my favorite Air Jordans. Like I said, I'm trying to get my Jordans all down to Chicago colorway and just classic OG colorway Jordans, so this was one I had to have. What's that, number 4? All right, let's move on to number 3. Number three. Very hype shoe, by the way. Boom. So we got the Air Jordan 12 cherry things. All right, so these released in October, right around Halloween, for a retail price of $210 as well. Classic shoe. I remember these back in the day. I didn't used to love them. I actually even thought about not getting these, but the hype got to me and I had to get them, man. So this is classic again. Like I said, Chicago colorway. These ones MJ wore and all of that. You gotta have these, man. So very dope pickup for the year. This is one of the best shoes to release because, you know, we don't get a lot of these kind of shoes. A lot of 12s, but not a lot of the classics. So very dope shoe. Let me know if you got this shoe. All right, that's number 3. Let's go to number 2. Now, number 2 could have been my number 1, but it is what it is. So for number 2, boom, Air Jordan 3 Reimagined. Now, this is a clean shoe. I mean, like, I like the shoe, literally. This is the only shoe that I've worn out of all of the shoes I'm showing you, I think. But this one right here, this is just the elephant print, the Nike Air on the back, the red Jumpman on the tongue. Must have. Air Jordan 3s are very clean. I don't always like them. Certain colorways, like they just released the Air Jordan Navies. I'm not a big fan of those. Very clean shoe, but it's just so plain to me. But this right here with the hits of red, elephant print, Nike Air on the back, can't go wrong, man. This shoe released back in March for retail at $210, and yeah, this was one of them ones, man. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. All right, and then last but not least, my favorite Jordan of the year, my sneaker of the year. I gotta say, it just is what it is. None other than, boom, the Air Jordan 5 A Mama Near Dusk. All right, the Dusk pair. So, very sought after shoe. See, you got the Nike on the back, and then you got the see how it sticks out right there, the embossed. You got the A Mama Near patterns in here. If you didn't know, you got the 3M tongue with the A Mama Near logo. Inside there, you got the maroon inside, but it's also got the A Mama Near logos on there too behind the tongue. On this shoe, they took off the little bumps that's on the 5s. I mean, very sought after shoe. I won this shoe on the A Mama Near website. Took a while for it to ship, but I finally got it. Before this, I got the Dawn pair, which could have easily been in my top 5, but I just said I didn't want to have 2 of the same shoe in my top 5 because those are just as clean. This pair, they even got A Mama Near written on the air bubble. You got the 2-3 on the side. It's just a dope shoe, man. And I don't always get the A Mama Nears for some reason, but this year, again, I don't know if people just not buying as many shoes, but I was able to get these. And yeah, so my sneaker of the year for 2023 is the Jordan 5 A Mama Near Dusk. These released back in, just last month. These released right around Thanksgiving. I got them a little earlier, I think, for retail at $225. Currently going for like $270-ish on StockX. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, that's my top 5, man. OG Bo Beats, end of the year 2023 sneakers. Let me know what you got. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your at least top sneaker of the year is. Do that for me. All right. It's your man OG Bo Beats. Until next year, we're going to see what we bring. I hope to get those Air Jordan 4 Bread reimagined. Other than that, I don't know. Oh, they just put out that the holiday 11s are the Columbia 11s, the white with the baby blue, the sky blue. Gotta get those. I already got 2 on my list that I gotta get, but we'll see what happens, man. This your man OG Bo Beats, and I'm out. Peace.